Peace, family. So I'm back with another one, you know what I'm saying? So today what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about these crystals, the Bible, and the Quran, you know what I'm saying? It's like we chosen spiritually. We all understand that we at a space and place now to where we are all needed more than ever to come together and bind together and to raise this motherfucking frequency. But then you got a lot of weird witchy motherfuckers in the middle that's like still just wanting to create friction and tension and divide and continue to try to allow these motherfuckers to conquer. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than when they had that the system was pushing these gun laws, or we should remove the guns. In my mind, I did the video thinking outside the box. When I go outside of their box, that's like saying they're gonna take all the people before swords away. It's not the sword that's the problem. It's not the gun that's the problem. It's these entities that's the issue. How can you look at something that's natural, that's organic, that's from life, you know what I'm saying, and say that is something that's demonic or evil, you know what I'm saying? And especially if it's not even being used in that way. My mind doesn't even allow me to intake that, because common sense would say that if these crystals are down and they're not being used as a median, then they aren't bad or good. That's like saying the fucking tree is bad. That doesn't make any sense to me. I could pull a branch off the tree and make a weapon. Does that make the branch bad? No. So when people look at this and they be like, oh, these crystals, oh, they demonic. No, you're demonic, because that's how you think and that's how you use your shit. You're probably one of those beings who would have a gun and do something ignorant and stupid with it. I was raised a Christian. I don't follow Christianity anymore, but I don't have any hate towards it. In my mind, whether I thought it was used for a control tactic or whatever, I understand that it's people around the world that practice all different kinds of beliefs. So for me, being me and just being one with the universe, I could never look at somebody all the way across the world and say, oh, I see you vibrating at an extremely high frequency. You're not doing anything evil or toxic, but I'm going to say because you're not following my methods that your shit is fucked up or your shit is demonic. That's some ignorant shit to say. Some low vibrational frequency shit to say. You know what I'm saying? That goes the same thing is for the Quran. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people have these battles back and forth about, oh, this book is better than this book, and these two books are better than these crystals or stones. It doesn't matter which ones you use. I can still read your energy. You could be a full-out Muslim and I can tell you to your face if I feel your energy, if that shit is demonic, or if I could tell you moving with the Creator. I don't give a fuck which book you holding or which crystals and stones. I care about how you're using it. I could be in the hood with a bunch of niggas with guns and it wouldn't bother me. I could be in the fucking army where they're shooting out, and that'll be a little bit different, because now it's fucking bullets flying around. It's like the whole process of shit it'd be mind-blowing. Like, even when they show you in the movies in the old Western days, like, regular people used to just be out and about. That's how they moved around with their protection. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they was going around just knocking people tops off. You can do that with your hands. I don't know if y'all know, but like fighters, boxers, UFCs, anybody that's doing any taekwondo, chi, any of that shit where you are training your body as a fighter, you have to license your hands and your feet and your different body parts in the Matrix. That shit is weird. You have to license certain things. So I could punch somebody and knock them out, and they could possibly hit the curb and die, and I wouldn't get the same kind of charges as this motherfucker would, because his body was professionally trained to cause damage. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in the space and place. That's why I just like to say, like, I'm just spiritually connected. Like, I vibe with the Creator in higher frequencies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got one side that was Muslim. You know what I'm saying? My sperm donor, I think he practiced it, but I definitely know my older brother, his wife is Muslim. I don't think they practice, but the culture is there still. The practices are still there. And I was raised a Christian. So, and I don't have any ill intentions towards them. And I don't even look at the Bible as it's all bad. I don't look at the Quran like it's all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you look out at life and at the animals and nature, like, they all vibe with each other. They don't look at each other like they bad or like they don't vibe with each other. You could pull an animal from another side of the world over to this side of the world, and they'll all still vibe with each other. The only friction they're gonna have is if they're hungry or if they're territorial. You know what I'm saying? That's the only friction that they're gonna have. Outside of that, they're not just running around trying to fight and do evil to each other. They stay in their space, that one stay in their space. You know what I'm saying? And they vibe. But we gotta get past this thing where people is thinking like, oh, well, if you don't read this, then that means you're going there. Well, if that's how you feel, then you are definitely entitled to feel that. But I guarantee you almost 1,000%, you are wrong. This is all spiritual. If they remove the books and all of these things, we would just be going on our natural instincts and what felt right and what didn't feel right. Because you know when you do something wrong, the shit feel wrong. Shit feel wrong. You feel it. We already know all the rules and everything are already within us. Everything is already within us. That's dope that you got a guide and something that you can associate with to assist and help in the process. You know what I'm saying? But I find it fire that this universe is so big and that you could have somebody practicing a completely different religion or culture, but everybody is still vibrating at the same frequency. They all can become allies together if they had to when it became wartime, even though it is wartime. But you know what? Y'all get what I'm saying. Like, if you neighbors, like, we supposed to be unifying. You know what I'm saying? So unless somebody's doing some demonic shit, then you can tell which way they're going. You know what I'm saying? And then you can cast them over to the side if that's what you're trying to do. But to just judge somebody when your processor probably isn't even the best is crazy, because it's showing that you're on some witchy shit yourself and you're not really moving with the Creator, and you're not really trying to raise this frequency. You trying to single yourself out like you're better than the next. All ants are the same. They just got different jobs. All of us are the same. We just got different jobs. You know what I'm saying? But spiritually, yes, we all do come from different places with different abilities, but these vessels, they all the same. Like the ants, they're all the same. We all the same. This vessel is going to be the same as one of those other vessels all the way across the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you really vibing with the Creator and trying to raise the frequency and do these things, you know what I'm saying, then you would be unifying with the other cultures as well, because we know that right now we at a place in time where we all need to be unifying together. We all need to be unifying together. If somebody is a part of your book or your crystals and they on some witchy shit, then you need to let that shit be known that them motherfuckers on some witchy shit. But you cannot tell me that, oh, this, like, if I have a gun, that I'm a bad person, because I'm a very protective person, but I don't go out my way doing that kind of shit anymore. I have before, but that was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of other people that can go out and get licenses and shit for protection. You know what I'm saying? We are entitled to do what we have to do to protect ourselves as far as that kind of manner. But as far as like casting people before you even understand who they are, you know what I'm saying? You have to be really good with your superpowers and abilities at either reading energy or you have to do your research on that being. And for me, I like to do both. You know what I'm saying? Because just casting somebody over on that side that's a big thing to be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge thing to be doing, is just putting somebody on that team. So that's why I always find it important to do the research behind that being. You know what I'm saying? Even when I find content creators that I feel like is witchy as fuck, you know what I'm saying? I don't just watch they one video or they two videos and be like, damn, they witchy. I gotta tap into more of their content, and I might even see how long their channel been up. You know what I'm saying? To even figure out their vibes, because it's digital. So I can follow your digital trail if I would like to see if I wanna, if you really vibing over here where I'm at with the creator, or if you vibing over here on some demonic witchy shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to do the research behind as well too, the beings. Don't just tap into one video and then just cast somebody over to the side. You better check they shit the fuck out. You don't even know. Always do your research. Always searching. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't want to run up too long. Yeah, tap into everything down below. Peace to the kings and queens.